15-day-old White Claw outside the Tokyo Dome. This is better than waiting in line to get Matt Jensen a shirt. We could be doing this in the line, but we're not going to because
He's not worth it.
the claws of law.
Coronavirus.
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 Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
The global number of coronavirus cases has hit a mark experts say proves the pandemic is not slowing down. According to Johns Hopkins University, more than 40 million people tested positive for COVID-19 since the beginning of the pandemic.
Coronavirus is most likely to spread from person to person when we come into close contact with one another. We can all help stop the spread by keeping our distance. This means do not shake hands or exchange physical greetings, and wherever possible, stay at least 1.5 meters away from others. It's also really important to practice good hygiene, especially after being in public places. Together, we can help stop the spread and stay healthy. Visit health.gov.au to learn more.
Really? Yeah, this is my first Lyft or Uber since March, I want to say.
You know, in March, when everything got bad, I think a lot of drivers dropped out. So it's getting tough again for those reasons.
Right, more people are trying to get onto the Ubers and stuff in there.
Yeah, you know, because it's a really good part-time gig.
Right.
It's a really good between gig job.
Yeah.
I would hate to pay my mortgage doing this. I drive 7 days a week. I'm off my regular job today, Thursdays and Sundays. But I drive in the morning before I go to my job. This is my travel money.
Okay.
But I think there's more drivers than ever. That's just a guess.
Right, just because like the unemployment and stuff. So more drivers and then just like less people traveling then, and
yeah, that's what I think. That's what it seems to be.
Right.
But
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that. here we are at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the Indianapolis 500, the most talked about thing in Indianapolis, at least until this weekend, right? So this weekend we're here for the Collective GCW. They're putting on a bunch of shows. I know there's some apprehensions about the shows going on here. I'm out here at another famous monument. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, the Marion County Fairgrounds will be another famous monument known for seeing great wrestling in Indianapolis during this pandemic. But I'm not going to spend too much time because Naptown, I'm sorry, it's kind of boring outside of wanting to do the Collective. So I'm going to see if I get my Hyundai on the track. I got a rental car. I'm going to take it through some lap times. But on that note, maybe if I'm able to do it, I'll post some pics. I probably won't be able to, but we'll see what happens. Let's move on to the Collective.
And gentlemen, start your engine!
But before we get the Collective, you always got to take a moment to pay respects to some of the professional wrestlers of the past that we've lost. There's a name right there. Indianapolis great. Now let's move on to the Collective. We're on our way to the first day of the Collective. Again, this was supposed to happen in Tampa Bay. It was supposed to happen in April. That didn't happen within Indianapolis, which at this point, so I'm sucking in my mask. Living COVID times, right? When you're trying to be big, talking, sucking in your mask, not a great thing. Nevertheless, this is the independent wrestling hotspot right now. You could say it's the pro wrestling hotspot of the world.
Search for your home from them, but look importantly, hear him, monotony!
This a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice, don't you dare stay silent. If you say nothing, you are an accessory to violence. Let these words dry the tears of our people that are crying. We can bring back hope, but not the people that are dying. It's what happens when the people you've oppressed ask for change in the country that they built, but you've ignored and denied. This is Sandra Bland, George Floyd, and every single family. Police brutality is intervened in and destroyed. Couple bad cops can't define all you other boys, so every good cop needs to stand up and make some noise. Black, white, Asian, doesn't matter, cause we can't avoid. So let's all come together, join hands, and yes, get annoyed at people who believe racism makes sense in a country built of minorities, slave work employed. Nobody's born racist, man, it's something you learn, deep rooted in your brain from the day of your birth. I think it's time that we repair all of these bridges we burned and let love out of our hearts onto the cheeks we've turned. Spread love, show love, let's get rid of this curse. Don't wait for anyone to act, man, you go first. 400 years wasted, let's get rid of this hurt, cause that's the only way we'll ever see peace on earth.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Day 2 of the... I'm in a hotel room. Day 2 of the collective last night was amazing. The social distancing that was going on was great. All the fans in attendance did great, as you can see from the clips. Wiped down the ring every single time. Made sure any blood or any splatter or anything like that was cleaned up right away. I'm in heaven. It literally feels like I can breathe again, right? I mean, I haven't done a trip since Japan, even, you know, from the fanny pack. Still have the yen in there, as well as some of the receipts. So good. Anyways, I'm on my way now to Pride Land Collectibles and Figure Collections. I decided to skip the first show of the day on the Saturday just so I could rest up, get some sleep. But yeah, let's go.
I just saw him, you know, for that run that he was there so hard.
Turn left, then continue straight.
Apparently malls are still a thing. We're going to Pride Land Collectibles and Figure Collections here in Indianapolis during day 2 of the collective. I want to believe this is all from COVID, but I think this is just how malls look nowadays. Get a video shop. Oh, a video shop might be kind of cool to go to. See if they got any Coliseum videos.
What, wrestling?
Yeah.
All right. There you go, then.
Feels like going to Suncoast as a teenager. Instead of watching Girls Gone Wild, though, I was picking up DVDs, some wrestling, Best of Bra Volume 1, so on and so forth. Now let's find the figure collection. Yeah, now I'm completely lost. Been wandering for about 5 minutes, which I guess isn't a big deal, but let's see if we can find this place. The thing I don't miss about the mall is carrying around all your stuff while you wander around trying to figure out where the store's at. Don't even have a map in here. Security can't direct me to the figure collection store. So I'm wandering, holding my stuff, wishing I ordered the stuff off Amazon. But hey, support local, right? But of course, it looks like they're closed. So, may have to take the L on this one. L. So, Bret Hart VHS in there. That looks like we're getting lucky. A couple minutes late, we're gonna go ahead and walk back. Lights are on now, that's a good sign. Scott's Diner. The Unrungs. Sid. AWA, awesome. Approach matches. Savia with the legs. Trips. Double slam. So we're here at Figure Collections. I found it actually on Instagram.
Okay.
So really want to come check out the store. So thanks for being open.
Absolutely.
And so I guess I was just curious, like, how's things going during COVID for, the store and collecting and stuff?
Well, as far as getting new inventory in, I've had to put a hold on that for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Still get stuff in here and there, but other than that, customers, it's kind of few and far between. It's
Mm-hmm.
mostly people who find us from online, like Instagram,
Right.
Google now. Just put ourselves on Google recently, so it's kind of helped a little bit too.
Okay.
And I think there's actually a wrestling convention this weekend.
Yep.
and that seems
Collective. That's what I'm out here for.
Okay, right on. Yeah.
Cool. So have you got people from that then? So people
Yeah.
from the collective been coming over? Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. Oh, there we go. Hair's looking a fright. Day 2 of the collective. We're in between Glory Pro and Joey Janela's spring break. Luckily, they put the shows on about an hour apart, so I'm able to run to my hotel, which is about 5 minutes away. It's a little tip I picked up at PWG, and then I think I did it for RestCon too. But if your hotel is close enough that in between shows, or at PWG, how it used to be during intermission in Rosita, you can hurry up, run back, grab a shower. Always do it. You don't want your ass smelling. You don't want your balls smelling. So that's what I do. And there's other things you can do as well if you don't have those options. Dude wipes. Keep you smelling fresh. And I got some deodorant here somewhere else, but whatever. One other thing I'm actually doing for this trip, so I'm trying to get rid of the COVID-19, right? About 19 pounds down right now, so we may have to switch it to something else. But I'm actually meal prepping. So I'm doing spinach salads. I bought some pre-shredded chicken at Walmart. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead now and head back to the collective for Joey Janela's spring break. They're encouraging him to eat a donut. And now they're pissed. Leaving a show in Indianapolis in the middle of the night. All this fog and farmland. Like you're in the hills have eyes. Night 2 of the collective. Day 3 of the collective. Oh. Another midnight show in the books. Getting too old for this stuff. My hair's looking like Mr. Perfect. I'm walking like Terry Funk. I had to get up a little bit early to grab some breakfast. And by early, I mean I went to sleep at 3 after the midnight show and woke up at 9. They had free breakfast, right? But of course, because of COVID, we get these little lunch sacks, which is probably a better thing, right? But so instead of getting, you know, kind of one of those all-you-can-eat breakfasts, we get a couple juices. And I'm not greedy. I'm not going to try to take one of each, although, you know, I probably could ask. A Jimmy Dean Delights turkey sausage egg muffin. Today's going to be a cheat day, though. I'm only doing 3 shows today, so after the noon show, we're going to come back, we're going to feast, we're going to watch some wrestling, and then we're going to go to Bloodsport. So, oh, my hair's a fright. I'm tired. But let's get hyped. Day 3 of the collective. Marion County Fairgrounds. This feels like somewhere where Eric Watts put an arm bar on an arm right in the middle of the street. Let's do this. I've been asking everybody is how do you feel about the collective, what they've done so far in terms of keeping everybody safe during the collective itself since the pandemic's going on?
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job with, they only sold, I think, 25%. Most shows haven't even probably hit that number. Everyone's really well spaced out in the bleachers. Everyone's wearing masks that I've seen. They're checking temperatures, hand sanitizer all around. I've even seen a couple of the staff walking through in the crowd telling people to pull up their mask if they forget. So,
is this your guys' first show since the pandemic, or have you come to some of the other shows that they've put on the last couple of months?
Been to a few.
I've been to a few GCW shows over at White River Park.
So do you feel like that also helped kind of calm your fears of coming to a show?
Yeah, seeing how they ran those outside shows, making sure people were distanced, making sure to remind people wearing your mask, obviously made me feel like they were trying the best they could in the circumstance.
And so we're coming into the last couple shows of the weekend tonight. Do you guys have any moment that stands out for you so far in terms of any of the shows, any big moments or anything else?
I've only attended Spring Break so far, and I think
Good show to attend.
Orange Cassidy showing up last night was a huge surprise. I didn't expect that at all, so that was a big surprise for me. And Lee Moriarty and Gresham had a really, really good match last night, I thought.
Yeah, I thought For the Culture had a really great show. It was late Friday night, and you had people losing their mind at Too Cold Scorpio at 2 in the morning, so that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I would agree. Seeing Too Cold Scorpio versus AR Fox was definitely a highlight for me.
Trying that tumbleweed from the top rope.
Yeah. He still has it at 54 years old.
I saw clips. It was impressive. Definitely.
First question is, how do you feel that all of the safety and everything has been during the collective?
I think the collective has done an amazing job with keeping everybody safe, making sure the mask mandate is upheld. There's hand sanitizer and all kinds of good stuff all around. Like the social distancing is on point. They're doing an amazing job, like especially for wrestling coming back slowly during this time.
Have you attended any other events, and any shows in general since the pandemic started?
This is my first wrestling event since COVID started. I said I wasn't going back to wrestling until Freelance Underground was running, and it just so happened to be the collective weekend. So the collective weekend was day one back.
Did you have any apprehensions before coming to the shows?
Hell no. I know they do a great job. With the other shows they've been running, I've been hearing everybody's been talking about the great safety precautions they've been taking and everything, and how everything's been lit. So we had to make sure we came down for this one particularly. You know what I mean? It's a big weekend for wrestling. Like, this is Indy wrestling is back.
And so we're coming to the last couple shows tonight. Has there been a moment that sticks out for you in terms of something that happened this weekend?
A moment that sticks out. Shit. I'm going to have to say Kylie Ray tapping out the walking weapon Josh Alexander in the Freelance title match was incredible. Those two put on a clinic, beat the hell out of each other, and then the better wrestler won. You know what I mean?
Deadlifting. Deadlifting. Yeah!
You're tired. I know you're tired too. You've been out here all week with the collective. Biggest event in Indy Wrestling 2020. Just watch your head on that shit. You don't hear wrestling talk about it. Post-match promo. We appreciate it anyway. This weekend's shows, the wrestling can bring people together from all over the world. No matter where you're from, no matter what your race, your culture, your religion, who gives a shit in pro wrestling, we accept everyone. We're all here. And where you want to be, the first show, our brother to you, our brother to our generation, what you always looking for, what you always bring up come up next. About this sport. We cannot let it go to hell. We cannot let it die out. We cannot let it dry out because we need the next generation of superstars. I ask the shows how we can be around forever. Look at me. For the next generation of guys like Davey Boy Smith, Matt Mikowski, all the women you saw compete here tonight. And myself, we will make sure that Indy Wrestling continues to grow and thrive and produce superstars in the future. Keep showing up. We just need you to keep doing what you've been doing. We just need you to keep kicking ass. Because you don't know better. Our leader, Indy Wrestling, today.
I'm pretty sure because y'all came through the doors. The weekend ain't over yet. That was a very good, very well structured professional wrestling show.
It's yours now. It's all you.
Hey, fuck him up with it. Oh!
You got a better one. All right. Hey, bro. You got this, bro.
So I recently traveled to Indianapolis and back, and I thought it would probably just be a good time since I did the traveling and was around other people out there to maybe come in and have a COVID test done.
Okay. So were you, when you were in Indianapolis, I mean, were you wearing masks? And
yeah, I wore my mask the entire time and took all the precautions and everything. I was feeling just kind of better safe than sorry to maybe get checked out.